which I love. I'm going to show you guys exactly how easy it is to use. I'm going to hit create new project. Sure, why not, an 8x8 inch. It's going to give me the options to be able to change all of that. Let's say sampler album. I really do actually need a new sample guest book, so I guess what I'm going to do is an 8x10 or a 10x8. Boop. My number lock is on. There we go. It shows it clearly right here. I use Miller's, so I need a 0.25 inches trim. The DPI is set correctly. 10 pages is probably perfect. Here's all of the album companies that they have the dimensions all set up for, but you can just use custom as well. Album time. So this is the layout right here. I need to make it a little bit smaller so that I can see my folder. I'm going to pull up the pictures that I want to use. Just going to select this whole engagement session. I'm going to drop it in here. It'll take a second to process those into AlbumStomp. Anything that you do with them in here will not affect the original images, so they'll be perfectly safe. I've been noticing with AlbumStomp that there's a lot of misconceptions about it. It sounds like some people were trying the demo, and there's a bunch of options that are not readily apparent or very user-friendly to discover how to do. Initially, I thought that there was a lot of problems with it, but as I played with it, I discovered that I'm really just a moron, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And then once I figured out how to do it, it was perfect. I was able to do a sample album that I've been putting off making for a vendor for like a year, and I did it in like 15-20 minutes easily. I have no doubt that I could do a wedding album in probably a half hour if I had the images all picked out. Or at least narrowed down, which is sensational for me because usually I do them in Photoshop with templates, and it's not great. I've tried other album design things, I just couldn't get the handle of it, I guess, but this has just been perfect for me. So, looks like the import's going well. We're just about there. These are full-size images, so it does take a few minutes to get them all downloaded. Okay. Alright, so on the left side here you can see all of the different spreads. You can reorder these if you want to, so sometimes I start and go backwards because that's easier, easier on my brain. So let's see, first page here. What do I want to do? Okay, I've never actually had that happen before, but the thing disappeared. That's not good. I'm sure this is another case of me doing something stupid that I didn't realize what I'm doing, so I'm going to save this and close AlbumStomp and then do it again. Open. Actually, I'll do open recent. Album sample. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I kind of like this image and this image. I'm going to select them both and put it on there. And I'm going to, let's right click. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? Yep, right click and then full bleed because I want it across the whole thing. Perfect. The margin is a little too big for me. I generally like the margins to be smaller. So I'm going to do 29, I guess looks good. So then it just needs to be set on the full bleed again. Perfect. It'll automatically crop it a little bit in so that it fits perfectly, and that is exactly how I want it to look. Most of the time I actually design these so that they can be written in, so now that I think about it, I think what I'm going to do is make this a little smaller and then center it. Yeah, I like that. Baby, I like it. Or I could, actually, I think this image might work pretty well for this. I'm going to do this. And then if I, oh yeah. I'm going to crop it down a little bit. Whoa, what happened? It totally didn't have any bugs before, but of course, now that people are watching this, it's going to be completely buggy. That's awesome. Alright, let's try this again. Put those on there. Actually, I kind of like it like that. Okay. This is why album design takes me forever, because I can't decide what I want to do. I'm going to do a full bleed page. As you can see, it automatically crops it, so that's great. I like this one. That's perfect. Okay, spread 2, moving forward. I think I'm going to put this one on this side. Yep, I like that one. Let's do that one, and this one, and this one, and here. But I want it more like this, but I want this one on that side. Nope, never mind, I want it on this side. That's one of the things that people seem to be missing, because when you hit mix it up, it's shuffling through these different designs, which is a little confusing, because you could look at this and say, well, what if I want this one over here? It's actually very simple. You just double click an image, and you drag to switch, while keeping the same design. Actually, that looked kind of nice. I kind of like it that way. Let me see. Oh, I can't decide, you guys. I think I'll leave it like that. I gotta stop overthinking things so much. Let's see which one of these I like better. I think I like that one better. Do it across the whole spread? No, it's just not a good ratio for it. Let me try this one. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Right click, full bleed spread. Just kind of cuts off the letters, but that's okay. I'm actually happy with it. Yep, okay, spread 4. Let me just see what I got here to work with. Okay, so I think I like this one. And I'll do this one. Was there an image back here that I wanted? Not really. Ooh, you know what? I should do them on separate edges. Do that on the edge, and then... I like that one. Yeah, I like that. I gotta remember to design with some edges for people to sign. I keep forgetting about that. So with this one, I think what I'm gonna do is actually... Oh, I just like it so much, though. I'll leave it. It'll be fine. This one, though, I'm just gonna do to a page so that there's room to sign in. The crop is a little funky. Put it right in the middle. Save crop. Cool. I like it. Do I want this one on this side? Not my best image. Okay, moving forward. Oh wait, how does that one look? Not so much. Maybe this one? I do like this one. I'm gonna make it real small on this side. Come on, little buddy. There we go. And whoop, I can center it right there. And whoops, I'm going to crop it in a little bit. If I right click on this, oh, apparently nothing will happen. Oh, 1, there we go. Because I wanted it as a square. So there's little controls up here so you can automatically make it a square, which is pretty nifty. I think I want it with their little shadow behind them. Let's see how that looks. I like it. And then I can center it. Might want it more to the side. Okay. Next spread. Ooh. Kind of like this one. It's kind of a face eater shot, isn't it? Let's do this one and this one. Do this one a little bit smaller. And right in the middle, thank you to the handy little guidelines. Yeah, I like it. Okay, next spread. How's that one look? I like that one. Maybe right in the middle. Full bleed page. Perfect. This one. Oh, this side. Full bleed page. Yeah. If I select two images, I'm not really showing you guys anything really complicated. I guess I probably should do that. But if I were to select two images and drag them, it automatically makes a mix of them. And if I right-click, do full bleed, auto crop. Oh, no. I guess I can't do that. Make it smaller. And I actually want this image over here. Maybe down more. There. But what you can, the best thing about AlbumStomp, and it's really better when you have a wedding album to show it, is that it can make really nice little mixes like this. I just dragged and dropped those images. And if I hit mix it up, it gives me all these different automatically applied templates. So I can just look at it and say, okay, just do it for me, basically, because I don't want to have to think about it. I can do it full bleed. Let me see if I can do, if it'll let me do that. Nope, I guess not. Let me back up here. There we go. Mix it up. What if I did something like this? This one's kind of cropped a little bit funky. So I can force it to crop exactly how I want. But I think I'd want this one on this side. Maybe I should do that image by itself. And I feel like I don't like this image. Whoop. I don't know if I can actually delete one image. I can! Haha! Oh. AlbumStomp crashed. So that's the one thing about this new program. It's very, very new, so it has crashed from time to time. I didn't follow my own rule of, like, save as you go. Thankfully, it didn't truly crash, and there's an autosave of it. But really, you should be saving it as you go just in case. Oops, that's not the program. Just while it's kind of new. Millers, go away. I didn't mean to open you. Open recent. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Clearly not all there today. I guess I could show you guys this one. This is an album sample that I made for a designer, a wedding, more caffeine, a wedding planner that I really enjoyed working with. I wanted to get her an album filled with her work at the wedding that we did together, and also to show off my work so that when she shows it to clients that it would be a good thing. So this one I use the more complex features of AlbumStomp, simply because sorry, Miller's is being a butthead. There we go. Simply because I had so many more pictures that I wanted per spread. Engagement books I really try to keep really simple, so it's really not showing all of the great features of AlbumStomp, I guess. But this is the one that I made in like 15-20 minutes. As you can see, it automatically outlined all of the photos that I wanted to be able to do. There's a huge amount of variety because it's not set templates. It's basically like 80,000 mini templates all rolled into one. So that can be a really, really great thing. To me, it's by far the easiest program that I've ever used to try to do templates for to try to do books or albums, and it's the cheapest one I've come across too. Da, 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 da. I guess I can still look at spreads while it's opening the new one. Sweet. All of the spreads remain editable because it's saved as a project file. Once you hit stomp it, it will produce JPEGs for you, which of course if you make any changes you'll have to re-stomp it, but you can always go back and make changes in the original design file, which is really, really nice. Like I said, you can switch spreads around, you can have all kinds of freedom with that, so that's really nice. Okay, so here's our spreads again. I don't know if I'm liking this now that I look at it. I think I want it in the center. Center it. Okay. I think I want to crop this one differently because I feel like all of this white space is not real conducive. Here we go. Beautiful. Dee, dee, dee. Are these the same image? Oh, I see. That one he's looking at her. Okay. I think I'll do that one. Delete. Nah. Do this one. Okay. Next spread. Oh man, I'm running out of spreads. This is one of my favorite pictures. They're so cute. Let's do that one as a square. Like that. Yeah, I like it like that, okay. I don't know, maybe not. Her hand is already showing a lot in that one. I can't decide. So maybe I'll get rid of that one and do this one. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to add extra spreads. Which, by the way, of course, is easy. Do that. And then I think I'll do a mix with these ones. Yeah, I like it. Okay, and then I'm going to add a spread. Grab it to the page. Oop. I want it on that side. think I actually want to combine some of these. I'm going to do this, and then I need one for him. Oops. Okay, I'm going to move this to this side. There we go. I like that. Maybe I'll move this one over here. If I do that, he's kind of cut off though. That'll be alright. And I think I want that one and, oops. It crashed. That's alright. I can definitely see how it's a little bit easier if I were to delete from the queue images that I know that I'm not going to be using, just because the import process would be a lot faster. So I think that's probably something I'll do in the future. Most of the time with weddings, I have it pretty much narrowed down to the images that I want to use, with maybe a few extras as backup suggestions. But with this one, I pulled the whole session in, so that does add quite a bit of time when there's a crash. In my experience, though, with this company, with AlbumStomp, when I first got it, it crashed a lot the first week or so, and then they were really, really fast about upgrading it to fix all the bugs and to get all the kinks out. They also are really, really good about adding new features that are requested, so make sure to do that if there's something in particular that you want to be able to see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete some of the ones that I know that I'm not going to be using. You can see what spread they were used on at the top, so I can clearly see which ones are not in use. And that'll make it a lot faster. You can always add more images to this as well if you end up deleting one and then decide later you do want to use it. It's very, very easy to do. So far, I haven't really lost anything on any of the crashes either. It's been really good about auto-saving as it goes through. Okay, so I've got to decide what I want to do here. Kind of like it up there. I feel like that might be better in case it does get cut off. But maybe I should do this one. I don't know, can I do that? Let me delete that and do that instead. Oh, to be honest, I kind of like that. Let me see how it looks here, like this. You know what? Actually, I think I want to do is these ones like that. Whoops. that's too big. What if I add this one to the mix? Yep, that's a little better. This is the problem with album design, you guys. I just can't make up my mind. There. I like that. Okay. Let's do that one without that one. Like that. And that one looks too much like a baby shot. Let's do this. I don't know, I really want to use this because it's so pretty. Maybe if I add these two, and then do it like this. Let's try. Whoop. Too many kissy pitches. So let's try it with just that one, maybe. Yeah, I like that. Next, I'm gonna work backwards on this one. See what I got to work with here. Okay, so I don't think I want that one. Or that one. So delete this. See what that gives me here. I really like this one, so I think that I'm going to do that one over here. Okay, add a spread. That's going to go before that. Okay. Oh, I messed up something there. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm going to go back a little bit here. Just want to see if I want to use this one or not. Maybe not. Nah. Cool. Looks good for an end page. Alright. Oh, what happened here? I feel like I'm missing a spread somehow. Let me see here. Yep. Alright, I think I'm done, so I'm going to go ahead and I saved my project file right here under Save. I'm going to hit Stomp it, and the whole thing will automatically be produced as JPEGs, which I can then order through my album company of choice. So I hope that was helpful. I'm sure there was a lot of mistakes that I made and things that I'll still be learning, but overall I really, really, really love this program.